There you are. I've got massive news from the Masters, and I can sum it up in just 2 words for you. Tiger's back. Welcome into QNN Sports. I'm Connor Ullathorne, alongside Ben Kane, Q30's women's ice hockey beat reporter. So, Ben, we saw the women's ice hockey team. They're ranked as high as 4th early in the season. They've dropped down to 9th since. What's happened to cause that drop? After looking at the stars around the NBA as they put up insane numbers, Andrew Myers breaks down which players could stand out in the upcoming game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Brooklyn Nets. You just said they were one of the worst right there. You can't take an X Factor if they're one of the worst O-lines in history. It's not just the athletes anymore. Many teams, leagues, and organizations have joined in and made a point against Russia in their own respective ways.
The Masters, a place etched throughout time. Fantastic sport, eager fans, heck, even drones now, but old faces always pop back up.
There you are. I've got massive news from the Masters, and I can sum it up in just 2 words for you. Tiger's back.
The 5-time Masters champion wasn't sure if he was going to play in the tournament prior to the start due to pain from multiple surgeries after a 2021 car crash. However, Woods considers even playing in the Masters a success.
The fact that I was able to get myself here to this point is a success. And now that I am playing, now everything is focused on how do I get myself into a position where I'm on that back nine on Sunday with a chance.
Woods dominated the pre-tour news, but he wasn't like the old Tiger on the course, finishing 47th. New Jersey native and world number 1 Scottie Scheffler came out with the green jacket. Even though he dominated the major, he still felt the stress leading into Sunday, even crying from the pressure before his tee time.
What a performance.
Another memorable moment was the back-to-back holeouts from Rory McIlroy and Colin Morikawa. Both nailed the shot from the exact same bunker on hole 18. McIlroy had one last charge on Sunday, shooting a historic 64 to come runner-up in the major. Just take a look at the celly and the crowd going wild on hole 18. With his first major win, Scheffler dons the green jacket and grabs his place in history. That will do it from the 2022 Masters. Connor Ullathorne, QNN Sports.
Over the weekend, Everton and Manchester City played at Goodison Park. Pre-match, Ukrainian teammates Alexander Zinchenko and Vitaly Myolenko tearfully embraced before the match, with supporters from both sides giving them a standing ovation, and both teams wearing Ukrainian flags on their shirts on Sunday. The Polish national team also announced that they would not play Russia in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers, with Sweden and the Czech Republic, the other 2 teams in the mini bracket, announcing the same. The following day, the United States men's national team announced they would not play Russia, and they were the first non-European team to do so. FIFA and UEFA then suspended Russia and Russian teams from international and European competitions. This will mean Russia misses the 2022 World Cup, and Spartak Moscow is removed from Europa League competition. Guys, interesting to see what's going on in Europe. Back to you two. Welcome back to QNN Sports. Thanks for sticking with us. NFL prospects recently attended the NFL Combine. Let's take a look and see which potential stars performed the best. All right, first up in the Combine, we have Malik Willis. Some say he's got the highest ceiling of any QB prospect from this draft. We're going to check out this throw here. Calmly steps back and heaves a 60-yard bomb down the field, not even breaking a sweat on that one. Great day throwing for Willis. And now we're going to take a look at one of the receivers, Garrett Wilson. The natural ball skills ability here, runs a gauntlet, very clean, gets upfield. And you can see the adjustment here off a throw from Kenny Pickett. Great over-the-shoulder throw there and able to reach up and grab that one. So we're going to move on to the bench press. We're going to speed this up a little bit because it's Michigan back Hassan Haskins. And he is plowing through these reps. He benches 225 pounds 27 times. And for context, Haskins repped out more than any linebacker and tight end who participated in this year's Combine, and only one defensive lineman raised the bar more than 27 times. Crazy to believe. Haskins had some strong performances in the season, and he's certainly going to be looking strong on that draft coming up. Now on some fun, we've got the simulcast 40-yard dashes here. First up, Desmond Ridder manages to outrun Mariota, Russell Wilson, and Mahomes. Look at him way ahead of Patrick Mahomes, the former MVP, with a 4.49. Good time from the dual threat QB. This is a cool one here. Dalvin Cook and James Cook, the brothers, and they're looking identical. It's almost like they're related. But good 40s there from both of them, 4.49 and 4.50. But the biggest buzz out of the draft is 6'6" Jordan Davis out of Georgia. Down 20 pounds from Janier Davis, showing off his lateral quicks. But this is the main event here. Look at this man move, 340 pounds, and he runs a 4.78 40. Let's take another look and compare him to some other players. Jameis Winston and Baker Mayfield, they can't compete with the big man out of Georgia. 340 pounds, and he is moving. It'll be interesting to see how his stock rises coming up. Take a look at some of those other players he beat. He beat out with a 4.78, 341 pounds. Take a look down the bottom there. J.J. Watt and Joey Bosa, two of the elite edge rushers. He beat them out, and he's almost 60 pounds heavier than both of them. Incredible. We'll see how interesting to see where he ends up in the draft. All right, now our own Zach Nunez is sitting down on the couch with Brendan to take a deeper dive into the NFL Combine and see which players impressed over the weekend. Guys, over to you. Thanks, Britt, for bringing the energy to round out our show, but that is all the time we have for you on QNN Sports. For Brendan O'Sullivan, I'm Connor Ullathorne. We'll see you next time.